It's Sunday, August 3rd, about 8 p.m. Eastern. Anyway, gonna play Country Squire, walk around the estate in one's night dress. Yeah, just walking down the road here. Coming up on the home place. Black-eyed Susans. Love them. Hydrangea looking all right. And this one here, oh, even me with a bad nose, bad snaz that doesn't work. That thing is heavenly. Yeah, I was weeding today. Roaring down the gravel road. Fountain makes a lot of noise when there isn't a lot of noise otherwise. I walk with a bad gait. Judy's Beach. We were in a commercial for Linton's and she mentioned that tree and people would come in to buy it. And it became known as Judy's tree. Somebody wanted a beach. They picked out that one. Oh, that's my plumbing problems there. When one has maintenance issues, it is quite perplexing. Because life should be free of such mundane things, but rarely is. Been a good year. Things are green. First week of August. Gonna make a crop. Gonna have good growth. Aren't those the craziest little things? Duck pond. Those are duck ponds. From Ted Hildebrandt. Yeah, such magical things. Just absolutely fabulous. Yeah, take a look at the beans. And there's another one. So there's two of them. And there's two of those creeping willows on the ground here, and another one over here, and a weeping. Sort of weepy and bushy. Anyway, put in some fresh cacti over here. The others been dug up. Well, well, this bed, I got 3 things that died. Didn't get them big enough to be put on the ground. I should have held them in a sheltered area for another year in their pots. Anyway, here at Judy's Rose Walk. Yeah. Everything's just about spent. End of summer blooms, you know. This area in here is starting to be just a couple years old. And it's starting to look nice. I had 2 little neighbor girls come down, and they picked a couple buckets of zinnias for their labor. I gave them some jars of honey. Can't have child labor, you know. Gotta pay them. So I gave them some honey for helping me cut flowers. They were cute enough to want to pick grasses too that were interesting to put in there. Yeah, there's one that didn't get a long enough stem. Something to do when a mom's looking for something for her kids to do. It's outdoors, a little creative, close to home. Just one of the neighbor girls. Yeah, this is going to be all right in a few years. Those plants get big like the ones that got out front, and then that'll be really quite nice. Yeah, this will be a good garden when it's mature. It's not particularly anything great. Another set of pawpaws died. You can see the stick there. So, gotta figure, ain't that a monster? And by the time the rest of the things mature, that'll be a craggy giant. Like, yeah, everything's grown good, even the weeds. I just get in. It's not so hard to pick big weeds. You can see them. They make themselves known. And that green spire is going to be, can you imagine it, double, triple, 4 times the height, and not getting much bigger around, just this giant green arrow going into the sky. Anyway, time for this Squire to go in and watch his PBS shows.